It's Sunday night. Thanks for being with us here. We've got the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's Billups. Stolen by Bryant. And a fast break now for Atlanta. McCollum on the wing. Pass to Randall. Back to McCollum. Now here's Bryant. Clock at 4. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Okongwu, no good. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Well, clever as always. You can expect McCollum to spot and exploit those gaps.
Outside Durant. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Christie. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bryant with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. No coverage that time.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Right side Durant. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Durant gets it to go.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Randall on the screen. Here's Bryant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Bryant's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Screen by Horford. Durant, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Back to Horford. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Here's McCollum. Bryant outside. Picked up by Okongwu. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 8 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Horford outside. No good on the 3.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Back to McCollum. Ball with a steal. Pass to Durant. Over Bryant. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Christie. McCollum on the left side. Shoots over Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Houston working the ball around. Back to Durant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And out of bounds, the Hawks will have it. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bryant outside. Randall on the screen. Back to McCollum. On the wing, Bryant. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets.
Oh! Wow.
Get out the way!
Goodness.
Get out the way!
Awesome. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
An underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Thompson's shot is off. The Hawks lead by 10. McCollum with it. Now Thompson defending. From behind the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Thompson right side. To end the run. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
On the wing, Durant. 5 points in the game. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Okongwu. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. Bryant tries again. This one for 3. Christie's shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Thompson. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Outside Durant. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Thompson, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Christie. Back to McCollum. Kicks it out to Bryant. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Rockets trailed by 13. Young looking over the floor. Inside. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Landale. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's McCollum. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
That's a nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Screen by Horford. Young from long range. Out left to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Outside Kuminga. McCollum on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tate gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, Kuminga is a solid option in the pick-and-roll game, not only because of his skill, but because of his physical tools.
And we finished off one half of play. Atlanta on top, leading by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Bryant outside. On the wing, Christie. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Christie's got 12 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
From the wing, Durant, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
McCollum taking his time here. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Bryant. And another basket for Atlanta.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Lets it fly. Young misses. Atlanta leading by 18. McCollum outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Durant for 3. KD, what else would you expect?
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you guys.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Wow, 5 consecutive 3s. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
The 3 from Rizachet. And the 3-pointer goes. Risachet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Here's Billups. 4-3. And Houston another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Christie, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Ooh, Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Pass to Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Kuminga. There's the double with Thompson. Let's go with a three. Christie's shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
He drops it from range. Christie's got 15 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Durant with the bucket.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. The Hawks lead by 15. Pass to McCollum. Back to Bryant. Ball with a steal. Now Thompson, guarded by Okongwu. It's stolen by Okongwu. And here's McCollum. Give him 8. Outside Rizachet. Now here's Bryant. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this.
Houston, 35.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Young. Screen by Horford. From 13. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
McCollum outside. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Randall. And here's Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. Shot's good by McCollum.
Yeah, great poise from McCollum. These kinds of pressure situations don't really get to him.
Thompson outside. Up again. Horford. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
McCollum outside. Pass to Christie. Randall on the screen. Kicks it out to Bryant. Three-pointer. With 1 on the clock. With the drive.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Thompson. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 18. Here's McCollum. Horford pulls it in. And here are the Rockets. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's McCollum. Beyond the arc. Oh, Horford there with a board. Rockets trail by 17.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Here's Billups. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Bryant on the drive. Oh, Horford there with a board. Thompson left side. From downtown. Not that time. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Driving to the basket.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Billups. Outside Thompson. Stolen by Bryant. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now McCollum. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Billups. It's tipped. McCollum with a steal. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks.